Hello Ace family. In this section right here we're going to talk about the roof coatings and sealants. We also have foundation coatings too in this section, so it looks like we have a lot of products, but it's broken down pretty well. So let's see, at the very start of these, I'm gonna start in the middle here. Henry's has these Solar Flex roof coatings that are great. This is just really like painting. You got to do the right prep. You got to make sure that the temperature is correct, that you don't apply it when it's too cold or too hot or in direct sunlight and all that stuff. So don't be afraid to read the label here. Get the customer the right supplies. This Henry Sealant here, they've got a kind of a good, better, and best. I can't read the label from where I'm standing, but there's a 7-year, there's a 10-year, and then there's a 12-year, kind of the best. So all of them are identical products, go on identical surfaces, but this one is almost double the lifespan as this one. And anyway, if you're anything like me, it's nice to do it once and then not have to worry about it for the longer the better. Anyway, so on the label it'll tell you what kind of roofs, what kind of applications. You don't have to have it all memorized, but these apply with a roller brush, so don't be afraid to make those recommendations. Hey, you have rollers, you have plastic, you have, sometimes that pole's nice so you don't have to bend over on your hands and knees. I wanted to start with those because that's essentially what we have here in the 5-gallon buckets on the bottom. We've got kind of the good one, the 7-year, and then we've got the best one, the 12-year, in the 5-gallon bucket ready to go if they're doing a bigger surface. Also in the 5-gallon buckets, we've got the roof and foundation coating. And this is something that you kind of need a stiff brush, maybe a shovel and a stiff brush to be able to put this out. But this seals really well around foundations. Make sure that you've got a layer between the foundation and water trying to get in. And then we've got a 5-gallon bucket of aluminum roof coating. So if someone's roof is aluminum, and they most likely will know that off the top of their head, that is the product to use. We've got a 5-gallon bucket, and then we've got a 1-gallon pail right here. Both of these brands are for aluminum roofs to make sure to get those coated. As far as 1 gallons goes, Ames makes a great product. It is just about the highest end product you can buy, but in return for that, they do charge a little bit more for it. So we do have these, but the Henry's just seems to be a little bit more popular just because of price. But for those that know the Ames name, they make a ton of products. I've quoted some very large jobs with both Henry and Ames, and contractors have been happy with them. But if someone's doing a job where they're going to need 55-gallon barrels, they usually know what product they like to use. So these are the blackjack version of the roof coating here. So same sort of products, just a different brand. And then this is the kind of roof cement, roof and foundation coating. So the roof cement and a rubberized stop leak, they're more of a you don't coat the whole thing. It's like a specific area, like around a skylight or around a chimney or something, where you actually trowel these out with a little shovel and put it where it needs to be. And then we go up here. These smaller ones are, so the stop leak, just went over that, the 1 gallon. Little trowel gives you a rubberized coating around a little area. And then the rest of these, the stop leaker and then the through the roof, they're more or less, I want to say emergency, but that's a little bit too strong. But just for a little area that you know you have a problem, that you can see it. Whereas if you're trying to be preventative, or if you're not really sure where the issue is, you can go ahead and do the whole roof. We've got the repair fabric tape here. Usually customers will have an idea if they want to use that or not. I want to highlight this through the roof product. It is fantastic. It is made by Sashco. and that's the premium caulk sealants and whatnot that we have in the caulk section. They also make this slab for filling concrete cracks too. We happen to have it in this section, but these are incredible products that get the leak sealed quickly. And this particular product here, if a customer's like, oh my gosh, it's raining, I need a tarp, I've got a leak somewhere, if they know where it is, this one actually will work to seal when it's wet, so that can kind of be a good option. There's a whole different varieties of different silicone and roof sealants, rubberized sealants and whatnot here. Just different colors, different types of the products that we've talked about. And anyway, customer has a pretty good idea of what their preference is, what they'd like to use in that particular situation. But ultimately, it's just good when nothing leaks, and that's what these products are for. I think that pretty much sums everything up. As always, let us know if you have any questions.